Total kung gusto niyo mapansin.
You mentioned that you were immobile for a year and a half. At what point after picking up 2K do you feel like you really mastered the game?
It came to me so easy. And
you look at Portland. They notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy. You're the favorite for a reason. Go out and show the world what you're made of.
Well, if they could only hear that from you, that would guide them. That's a great piece of advice. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4 slot. Hart, wide open. He fired. It's the three-point bomb.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Dort passes to Pokusevski. Alert against Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dort hits to Giddey. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Pokusevski. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Hart, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that was the Mobile One drama. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And this will be more and more a part of his game, the more efficient he gets. Pokusevski, a big who can shoot it.
Got that one up quick.
The Rio come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Dort misses.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Prime time. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Here's Giddey. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Holmgren. Over Drummond. Holmgren can't hit.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
On deep. And another 3 from Primetime. Primetime's got 9.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daigneault. David, what did he say?
He spoke about his approach coming into tonight. He said, we're playing an excellent team with lots of talent. They're well coached. We don't want to go down 2-0 in the series, so our mindset is this is a must-win game. Kevin, we'll see if they can pull that off after their disappointing start to this series.
Thanks so much, David.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Norkic checked in for Andre Drummond. Porter comes in for Sharp, and it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. The Thunder also changing it up. Craig's checked in, and it's Carter in for Dort. Anderson can't get it to go. And here's Portland. They're on a 16-3 run right now. From deep three-point range, and the Trailblazers another three.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here is Carter. And Craig has it in the corner. The 11-footer. The shot misses. Trailblazers leading by 16. Here's prime time. Again, the Trailblazers score.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Carter outside. Back to Giddey. .36 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Carter. And it's Portland with the rebound. Primetime's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Hart's got his third basket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Simons against Giddey. That's to Holmgren. Now Craig to end the drought. That one's not going to go.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers.
24, the Thunder, 3.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Portland.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the floor for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second quarter. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Also Carter out there. And it's Dort in at the three.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Dort against Hart. Right side, Dort. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Sharp. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against Oklahoma City was all business. He scored 41 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Outside, Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. There's the triple. Can't hit that one. And it's Portland the other way. A three ball. Primetime's shot is good. Primetime's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
The pass to Dort. To the paint. 7-foot shot. Pokusevski with the bucket. Pokusevski's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Pokusevski's shot ready on the catch. His mechanics are really solid.
Indeed, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Carter. Here's Baisley. Nice D from Primetime. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. From deep. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Outside, Dort. Passes it to Pokusevski.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Hard against Dort. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Primetime grabs the board. Primetime's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he jams it with authority.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Pokusevski. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside, Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Carter kicks to Dort. Here's Pokusevski. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Primetime's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And he uses the glass on the layup. Primetime's got 33 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
30 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pokusevski can't hit.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Here's Primetime. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. That's 36 points for Primetime.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And so it's Portland enjoying the kind of gigantic.
Your score, the Trailblazers 50, the Thunder 9.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Really an incredible game from Primetime.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus. And he has brought it all night thus far.
In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Primetime is out there with Hart, and it's Drummond in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Pokusevski. And here is Holmgren. And the call will be against Primetime. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pokusevski.
There is something so captivating about Aleksej Pokusevski. Here's a 7-footer who believes he can be a great shooter. He's
shooting
put
for
work in to
Oklahoma
develop his
City.
handle. And folks, I just think the upside of this young man is tremendous.
Here's Lillard. Here's primetime. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's denied. Pass to primetime. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Both free throws good from primetime. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Dort against Hart. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now the pass to Dort. Now Holmgren. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Lillard from outside, and he's good on the three ball.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Giddy with it, now guarded by primetime. That one goes. Count it. Dort's got his first points in this one.
I get a sense of Lou Dort's physicality and the strength in that frame. What a nice-looking finish. Woo!
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Giddy. Oklahoma City gets a new shot clock, and it's blocked.
Yeah, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Lillard from outside bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Trailblazers. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Portland grabs the miss. And here are the Blazers. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Lillard from outside. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Shoots over Lillard. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. And there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's Giddy. Portland making their last shot. Pokusevski can't hit.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And the basket by Lillard.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always around the top. He can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's still scoreless so far in this one. For 3. The Thunder with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now here's Giddy. After the miss from primetime, here's Pokusevski. No good again that time.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered. After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Giddy. Misses the 3. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Primetime's shot is good.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
To the inside. Pokusevski. It's deflected. That's a 2 from Lillard. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. They've got Anderson. And it's Baisley in at the 4-man position. Here's Jerome. Following the score by Damian Lillard. Craig passes to Jerome. Offensive rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 26.
And we've seen Lillard take over games. Tonight, no exception. The defense has simply had no answer for this man. And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Count the basket. 28 points for him.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Up top, Cousins. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Portland ball.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Here in the 4th quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Pass to Craig. Now here's Anderson. And stolen by Lillard. Quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Again, the Trailblazers score. And a closer look here at the Hustle stance for the Blazers.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Anderson outside. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. No good from Cousins.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Jerome, no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Primetime, and again for 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
And some much-needed offense right there. He ends that fantastic run by Portland.
Here's Primetime. Connects again from distance.
An incredible shooting display, if you hadn't noticed already, and he just keeps it going.
Well, he now owns the second most three-point makes in a game in NBA playoff history. How about that? Jerome passes to Anderson. Dishes it to Cousins. Here's Jerome. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exit.
Hits it again. Wow.
And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down. And here is Craig. After the three-pointer from Primetime, unloads from 13. That doesn't go either for Cousins.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Here's Primetime, and another one falls.
And he's now claimed the second most points ever in a playoff game.
Boy, he is really taking advantage of the defense. Nobody's been able to contain him. There's the three. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Craig passes to Cousins. Over Brown. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Craig protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here is Porter. The three. Good, he hits again.
And that bucket looks as wide as the Pacific Ocean. He just can't miss.
A phenomenal. And another one falls. Amazing.
And that bucket, if you can believe it, sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Craig, the way he came out tonight, you could feel the level of his focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
And the home fans responding, a chance to revel in the moment.
Yeah, Greg acknowledging their appreciation for his incredible scoring performance in a big game.
Boy, beyond prolific tonight. The ability to get his shot and convert at this rate, wow, unprecedented.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat of this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize.
Alam ko na isa to sa na-miss nyo, yung ako'y magpakabis, pero at least lagi pa rin nasa list, kahit walang nirelease. Yung mga dis, buti na lang natiis ko kahit nakakainis. Saan di pa lang panis na wala kong kailangan ni please. Ako lang hindi lumusog, pero yung sulat busog, yung bitay palaging sunog. Di na sumusulat ng hindi magkakatunog. Di ba ba kayo nakatunog? Sa akin lang kayo makakanood, na yun tsaba magkakasunod. Kaya halatadong tulog pa yung tao nagsabi sa akin di pa ako hubog. Tapos sila mga lyrics, may kasamang kulog. Mga ugok-ugok, magkakasabay na bulok. Di kami yung dahilan kung bakit di na kayo patok. Sadyang hindi napasok dito yung mga tira pasok. Napakadami ko na alog, simulan na nakita nila ko tumula na padabog. Lahat sila sa aking pasugod, totoo pa lang inggit ay hindi na kaya magamot. Ako lagi tampok, na mga tunog hambog. Lagi may nag-aamok, kahit na walang ko inalok. May sumasagot, oy ano ba naman ang bot? Para sa sumuntok, mga pero sa pangalan namin nakabuntot. Mga kumurot, lumagabog ang mga tunog. Nakakala nila kabuti sumulpot. Malaman sa malamang ay mauna pa din sila mauntog. Bago pa makarating sa tuktok, panahon nyo na maudlot kasi kami na ang taga-tuldok. O sige, namnamin nyo lang, pero pagtagal malalaman nyo rin ang sumatotal. Kung gusto nyo mapansin, sige lang, pero tandaang magkaiba ang nauso lang sa popular. Boy, dito madali, boy, huwag nyo nga kang kiniking, koy. Di ko na rin kayo kalibel, oy. Malaki na ang kaibahan, kahit magtanong ko pa sa iba dyan. Basta may alam niya na yan. Diyos ko naman pag di pa inamin, ewan ko na lang. O sige, eto pa ba, kabiting ka pa sa mga naririnig mo ngayon. Ito yung tipo ng isang beses mo lang maririnig sa engkada taon. Dito para sa balakbakan, gusto ko lang ipangalandakan na hindi lang ako pang kalmahan. Nakantahan nyo nang di nyo nalaman. Yun lang ang ginawa kong hakbangan hanggang sa nagkapangalan. Habang yung ibang kunwaring nababawan, ginawa akong hagdanan ng daming nakulangan na hinaan. Kailangan ko pa yatang pakitaan, kaso nga lang di nabali. Baka sa'kin pamadaming mayabangan. Di mahulaan yung tugma, dila sa dulo may suntok. Pati sa gitna mula umpisa may pinupunto to. Magaling na sana sila kung di natututo. Dahilan ba't nawalan na papel yung iba at yun ang totoo. Di ko na din kasalanan ko, ayaw ko na magpaawat. Dire-diretso ang lakad, patunay na mga paay sa lapag nakatapak. Banat ng banat hanggang matupad lahat ng ang mga balak mapasa kamay ang hindi ko mahawak. Kung gusto lumawak kasi nga gano'n naman talaga dapat. Pinakalat ay bakit ang dami pa rin nasasabi na lait. Kung kami palagi ang hinahanap na marami at sa amin sila lumalapit. Kung kami palagi ang topic ng mga tao na sa awit namin ay naadik, di ka na dapat nagagalit kung di mo gusto makisabi. Gusto nyo ng flex? Sige, ito pa yung next. Tignan nyo na lang kung sino yung nakaabante. Kita naman kung sino yung nakadiamante. Dami nagkalat sa kalyeng piling higante, pero kapag umatake, kala ko ba magaling, bakit nandiyan pa rin? Tignan nyo na lang kami, layo na nang narating. Mula nung kami dumating, lahat sila ay naging katawa-tawa na sa scene. Nakita kasing iba yung nagmamagaling sa tunay na magagaling.
Tengo todo, lo que le gusta a la nena, la labia, pasta, el dinero, la vela. Si quieres más, que busque, andela. Si suena Nicky y toda la baby resuena. Tengo todo, lo que le gusta a la nena, la labia, pasta, el dinero, la vela. Si quieres más, que busque, andela. Si suena Nicky y toda la baby resuena.
Porque yo tengo todo, a mí las shorties me hacen coro. Que quiere foto, pa' que se le enoje el novio. I got it wrapped around my finger like a yo-yo, just like a Lolo. A mí me gusta cómo habla la colombiana y cómo baila la PR y dominicana. Yo tengo labia, soy muy buena para el habla. Me dice capa, la Argentina vino de capa. Su novio me odia porque ya se le cae, pero por si se pasa. Estaba.
Tengo todo, lo que le gusta a la nena, la labia, pasta, el dinero, la vela. Si quieres más, que busque, andela. Si suena Nicky y toda la baby resuena. Tengo todo, lo que le gusta a la nena, la labia, pasta, el dinero, la vela. Si quieres más, que busque, andela. Si suena Nicky y toda la baby resuena. Tengo todo, voy por la cuarta vela. Y ando con un flow que te quema. Mira, se cree en G, no roba mi energía. Contacto y emociones, física y condiciones, música y aviones. No olvido cuando, pero se anda diciendo que tú lo estás perdiendo. El flow que tú te llevas, baby, no estás teniendo. Cuando a ti te escuchan se quedan esquizos. No es por compromiso, pero puede estar mejor. Cuando mi